I'm Delphina from the US. My dad raised me alone. He was loving, caring, and a total control freak. Up till I was 10, Dad always cut my steak into baby-sized bites.
Just so you don't choke, honey.
You may think it was cute, but nah. I hated all that fussiness, even though I knew he was just scared to lose me, that I was all he had left. I craved adventure and nature, and I'd sneak out often, even though Dad forbade it, until the day I slipped while trying to slide down the balcony railing like Tarzan and fainted. Later that day, I woke up in my bedroom. I was scared, and Dad took advantage of that.
You see why I hate stuff like playing and traveling? You could never get hurt just reading a book, sweetie.
What seemed like a small fall turned serious. I ended up in the hospital and needed 6 months to recover. After that, Dad's word was final, and I had no choice but to become his perfect daughter. When I grew up, I wanted to be like Kristoff, our school captain, resident daredevil. Every holiday, he posted wild stunts. Skydiving, volcano hikes, you name it. His dad had been a famous stuntsman, and clearly he inherited the skills. I was a big fan. Watching Kristoff again, he's just so cool, Yara. People like him don't notice people like us. We're the nerds, remember? This was my school bestie, Yara, and as much as I hated hearing it, she wasn't wrong. Kristoff and the other kids at school treated us like dirt under their shoes. I had only talked to him once in 10th grade, and that first encounter went worse than I ever imagined.
Seriously? Watch where you're going, nerd.
The moment he lifted his foot, my book was already covered in mud, yet I didn't show a hint of anger or protest. It was an accident. I didn't see—
Maybe give your eyes a break from reading 24/7, and they will work better. This is a hallway, not a library.
That was the real Kristoff. He treated me like nothing, but I still admired him. I longed for the thrill he lived. Then the day came. In the 11th grade, our school planned a trip to a game reserve. I was excited, hoping to find new plant species for my botany passion. But when I asked my dad to sign the consent, he refused.
A school trip? No way, Delph, it's too risky.
I'm 16. I can take care of myself.
What if something happens? You're all I have.
I was so mad. At this rate, would he even let me go to college? So I did what any rebellious teen would do. I forged his signature and went anyway. Just as I was savoring my freedom from Dad's overprotection, suddenly the bus tires popped.
Everyone stay calm. It will take about 15 minutes to fix the tires. Now's a good time to stretch your limbs if you need it.
As soon as the driver said that, we all headed for the nearby woods. There, I spotted a beautiful yellow-fringed orchid, a rare species. I've got to get more of this! I was so focused on picking the flowers, I didn't notice how deep I had wandered into the forest, until I bumped right into someone. Ah! Ghost!
Ugh, are you following me?
Don't flatter yourself. I only got lost because I was busy picking flowers.
Picking flowers? Do you think this is a kind of Disney show?
There he goes again, reminding me I wasn't part of his extreme sports universe. Secret idol or not, the guy was a full-time jerk. I was ready to fire back. Suddenly, I saw the tree behind him falling. Kristoff, move! I shoved him aside just in time to avoid the falling tree, revealing the scary-looking tree cutters behind it. Hey, is tree cutting allowed in this forest reserve?
You were not supposed to see that. Boys, get them!
My heart skipped as the men rushed toward us, and without thinking, I grabbed Kristoff's hand. Run! We sprinted as if the devil was after us, but instead of reaching the roadside where our bus was, all we saw were endless trees.
We're lost! Oh God, I don't want to die!
I thought you were the great explorer. All my life, I craved adventure, excitement, and thrill. But I didn't know it would have to come along with a fight for survival. While Kristoff was shaking like a leaf, I quickly recalled everything I'd read about escaping danger and spotted a narrow cave nearby. There, that cave! Come on, Kristoff!
What? No, I'm scared of tight spaces, and this isn't some action movie.
You literally explored a cave in your last video. How is this any different?
Because that wasn't real, okay? None of it was.
What do you mean? How?
Ever heard of video editing? My dad was the real deal, not me. The truth is, I hated his work, but everyone expects me to be like him. I just pretend.
The guy I thought lived for danger was just as scared as I was. Maybe more. As the footsteps grew louder, Kristoff shrank back in fear. Without a second thought, I yanked him into the cave. We huddled close, hands clasped without thinking. My stomach churned with regret. I should have listened to my dad.
Where are they? We need to find those brats before they report us. One of them took a picture.
We hid in the cave for what felt like decades. And when it seemed safe, we came out only to find that it was getting dark.
Oh no, it's too late. The bus must have left without us. Maybe they didn't even notice we were gone. Have you forgotten who I am? Kristoff, the school king, strongest of all. Of course they'll notice I'm missing. We just gotta find them.
Oh, please, now the scaredy cat's acting tough? I already knew the truth. But right now, we had to find our way out before more trouble hit. But just as we were trying to escape the forest, those terrifying figures suddenly reappeared, blocking our path once again.
Oh God, I don't want to die yet. I'll pay you whatever you want. You? Pay us? Ha! That's cute. You brats had the guts to record our secret. Letting you go would be like handing ourselves over to the cops.
Trapped with no way out, I dropped down in a flash, grabbed a fistful of sand, and flung it straight into their eyes. As they screamed and staggered back, I grabbed Kristoff's hand and ran. I didn't know how long we had been running. We finally located the place the school bus had stopped, but it was gone.
No way, how could they leave me? There's no signal here, and we don't even know where we are.
Let's just calm down and find our way to the nearest town, where we can call our parents.
If I die and you make it out, tell my cat I love her.
Can you be quiet for 2 seconds? I'm trying to remember the road we came from. I've got this freaky gift. Photographic memory. I could remember every sign, every billboard on the way here. And, I used to study maps for fun.
That's actually kind of cool.
This squiggle is the highway we drove through, and I'm 80% sure this weird tree that looks like a duck's foot was near a town.
Huh, you might be a genius.
And just like that, we began our journey back, guided by my lead.
Are we there yet? My feet are so sore.
Look! That's the tree with a duck foot! This way leads to a town! Ha! Told ya!
Thank you, Duckfoot Tree. Mwah!
Shouldn't I be the one you're kissing?
Wait, what?
I didn't mean... Ugh, never mind. Forget it. Awkward level 1000. The moment we reached the town, I scanned the area, and that's when I saw it. My eyes almost popped out of my sockets when I saw that it was us in the picture. Our pursuers were bent on catching us. Kristoff, look!
A drawing of us? Ew, why did they make my nose so big?
Seriously? You're worried about that? We have to hide before anyone recognizes us. Now! They truly meant to eliminate us. Just as we looked for cover, they spotted us, and the chase began again. We ran like it was a marathon for our lives. Then we stumbled into what looked like a festival. Blend in with the festival crowd. It's the only way to distract them and our only shot at survival.
Those costumes. We could put them on, be part of the chaos.
We snuck into the stall and put the costumes on.
I feel very stupid in this.
You look cute. Whatever. You look good. Always. Even, dragon costume.
First sensible statement from you since this saga. Let's go. If we stay in character, I think we can reach the police station unnoticed. Finally, we found a police station without much drama. Good evening, ma'am. We're witnesses to something serious, and also kinda lost.
Okay. Does it have anything to do with why you're dressed as mascots?
Then I told her everything that happened and even gave her Kristoff's phone. The moment she saw the pictures of the men, her eyes went wide.
These men! We've been hunting them for months! Illegal poachers! You two have no idea what you just handed us! Oh, and those posters? That was us. Your school reported you missing, but I guess the officer over there used the wrong flyer format.
We couldn't even bring ourselves to be annoyed. More than anything, we were just happy to be alive. The police reached out to our school and informed them of our whereabouts, promising to bring us back home by the end of the day. In the end, all the danger had passed, and our relationship came to a rather beautiful close.
Hey, Delphina. I'm sorry for everything.
About what?
I misjudged you. I didn't think you had it in you to be so brave.
It's a lesson for you not to stereotype people. I like books, doesn't mean I'm a coward.
I'm sorry. But hey, you judged me too, didn't you? The way you look at me at school like I'm some kind of Marvel character.
That's your fault for building your entire reputation on lies.
So, you don't like me anymore now that you know I'm not actually Spider-Man?
Hearing him ask that, my heart somersaulted. Sure, he'd faked a few things, but in the chaos of everything we survived, I saw a new side of him. Funnier, goofier, more real, and somehow, I liked that version better. Why does it even matter? You were a jerk to me, remember?
Because I like you, Delphina. I just thought we were too different. But seeing how brave you are, honestly, I'm going crazy. In a good way. I'll stop being a jerk. So, can I try being your boyfriend instead?
Kristoff's confession left me stunned. That arrogant guy liked me? But to be honest, I felt the same way. I'll answer later. As soon as I saw Dad, I rushed into his arms. I really missed him, and I couldn't help but feel guilty for going against his wishes. I'm sorry, Dad. I know you're disappointed in me for leaving.
Nonsense, darling. I'm just so glad you're okay. Maybe I've been too strict all this time. From now on, you can do what you want, as long as it's within safe limits.
The next morning, the award ceremony took place, with a policewoman and the entire class in attendance.
Delphina, Kristoff, you two just saved a forest and the whole community. Great job, guys.
Bet it was all Kristoff. He's always been the daredevil type. Kristoff! Kristoff! I wasn't too concerned about what people thought of me. Kristoff was the jock, so in their heads, he was automatically the hero. Me, I was the stereotypical nerd. He could have the spotlight. But then I looked at Kristoff and saw that his face had turned red. Suddenly, Kristoff grabbed my hand.
Actually, guys, I was the one panicking out there. Delphina is the real hero here.
And then he told him everything, how I faced the danger. He even owned up to his fake videos. And apologized. The whole room was filled with silence, then suddenly erupted into thunderous applause. They rushed toward me, their eyes filled with admiration I had never known before. For the first time, I wasn't just the bookworm. I was the brave girl, the clever girl, the hero. And yeah, it felt amazing. Just as Kristoff was about to leave, I managed to grab his hand. Everyone, yes, Kristoff lied about his online image, but only because of his father's pressure. He dared to admit it, and that matters. And the truth is, I couldn't have made it without him. My trusted partner. I never went back to my boring life after that. Especially not after I said yes to being Kristoff's girlfriend. So guys, remember, just because someone is quiet doesn't mean they're weak. Many people live fake lives on social media, so don't measure your worth against it. What about you? What did you learn?